Today I'll explain to you the poem A Thing of Beauty by John Keats. A thing of beauty means anything that has loveliness. This poem is actually a short extract from a much longer poem by John Keats entitled Endymion. Any beautiful thing, whether created by God in nature or man in art, has the capacity to give joy and happiness. Beauty will always have a value of its own. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness. Nothingness means nothing. A bower, B-O-W-E-R, is a shaded place under the trees and plants where one can take shelter from the heat of the sun. Just as a bower gives shade and comfort from the heat of the sun, so also beauty in surroundings and people and their character gives comfort and shelter. John Keats suffered from a disease of the lungs called tuberculosis, which makes breathing difficult and painful. But he realized that when he was in the midst of beauty, he was able to have a more quiet and easier breathing. It alleviates his health, and he was able to fall asleep easier, to have a sleep full of sweet dreams. The presence of beauty on earth gives us hope for every tomorrow. It is because we know there is beauty on earth today that we have hope that tomorrow also life will be beautiful, despite the despondence or sadness of life, despite the unhealthy and over-darkened ways of the world. There are many causes of despondence or sorrow in this world. Some of these are, in the words of the poet, the inhuman dearth of noble natures. Dearth, D-E-A-R-T-H, means lack or shortage. Human natures mean human beings. Humans are supposed to be more noble than other creatures, more noble than animals. But the truth is they have some dearth or lack or shortcomings and faults. This lack in their characters make them cause pain to other human beings. Humans also have to go through gloomy days or days of darkness and suffering and pain. Yet, in spite of it all, some shape of beauty is able to move the pall or darkness from their spirits. John Keats then mentioned some of the objects of beauty in nature, like the sun, the moon, trees old and young, daffodils surrounded by green leaves, clear rivers, and the ferns in the middle of the forest, sprinkled here and there with beautiful musk roses. Beauty is there on earth, not just for show, but it has a purpose. The aged, old, and strong trees and the young trees provide a cool shelter to animals like sheep. The clear rivers provide water and cools the environment around them. In addition to the beauty in nature, there is also beauty in the various forms of human art, one of which is the wonderful art of storytelling or relating lovely tales, T-A-L-E-S. There is a certain grandeur and awesome beauty when we hear sad, tragic stories, especially about the mighty deeds of the heroes and legends of the past. The lovely tales that we have heard or read provide us an endless fountain or flow of pleasure pouring unto us from heaven's brink or border or boundary or edge of heaven.